Good afternoon, good afternoon. This is Spirit Journey. Hope your day is going well. Today is, today is Wednesday, June 23rd, 2021, and the time is 1:06 p.m. Yes, I already did my walk today with the gang and came back, had our breakfast and all that. I just had my hot chocolate, a homemade hot chocolate, and half and half. They didn't have the regular just straight cream, and I added some vanilla essence and almond essence and stevia, and it was very nice. Yeah, and I want to talk to you about some things. Yeah, I was just going over. I got something in the mail today, and I'm a little pissed. See, they don't listen. A couple of weeks ago, I had to go to the ER. My neck was bothering me, and I think I told you about this. I used to be on the internet all the, doing the video editing, and it's causing neck pain. Yeah, I have really bad posture when I'm sitting down. My neck goes forward and everything, and it puts strain on my neck. It's really bad. So I've been easing up on doing the videos, and if I do a video, it's a live stream like this one, and I'm out and about, like I've been doing earlier this week. Well, when I went to the doctors for my neck, they took x-rays, CAT scan, and an MRI. And I they they're not really sure what the problem is. And so I asked to see a neurologist. So I saw the neurologist a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks ago. And I presented to her, I said, look, when I went to the ER, they really didn't know what was causing the dizziness and the fainting spells and all of this and that. When I checked, I was wondering whether it's due to cervical instability. The cervix here. All the episodes that I had with the dizziness and the fainting-like symptoms and other things, it had to do with my neck. So I said I was on the internet and I saw this particular condition and the symptoms that condition has, and if possible, that could be the problem. They could investigate. So the doctor was telling me, the neurologist asked if I wanted to get a prescription for the pain. I told her no, that I don't like taking drugs. And hey, how you doing, Davis? Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, I'm at home right now. It's good to see you all. Yeah. So I told my doctor, and she was pleasant. I told her that I don't like taking medication, and if it's just for the pain, I could tolerate the pain because I'm always in some type of pain with the neck. But I just want to find out what it is. So, but I said clearly, I don't want it. She says, oh, it's non-addictive, and it's safe for the liver, blah blah blah. Well, I don't trust the doctors at the VA. The doctors at the VA, in my opinion, the doctors at the VA, they want to screw you over. They want to mess up your life. Okay, they don't respect veterans. Many of these doctors are not veterans, and also a lot of these doctors are not American. Okay, and a lot of these doctors come from Eastern Europe / Russia. Okay, that's where a lot of the new doctors they all seem to be coming from. Yeah, they just want to get that bag. Oh, oh. Wow, yeah. They want something. And again, this is not a rant against people who aren't born here. As a veteran, and before I even went into the military, I had the opportunity to go overseas, and I was treated primarily pretty good, you know. And so I know what it's like to not know the foreign language that they spoke, and how I had to put my trust that everything was going to work out, you know, and it did. And they didn't try to drip me out of my money and everything, so I appreciated that they gave me the right change because when I got back, you know, I counted my change, you know, but they were good. And so I know what it's like. And I really feel deep in my heart that we are like world citizens, you know, we live on the same planet. And I love the idea of meeting all different types of people. Yeah, I love that. I love that. I love meeting different types of people. I'm not intimidated by hearing foreign languages. I only don't like when someone is um, exploiting that you don't know what they're saying, and they want to say bad things behind your back. You know that I don't like. But I'm all. I mean, most of my adult life, I've been with living in New York City. I'm usually the only American in the group that I'm in. You know. And that's that's fine. I have no problem with that. But see, I have a problem when possibly because you're not from where they're from, and because I'm picking up that they don't respect you because you're a veteran, and a lot of us veterans are black. Okay, I'm saying it. I'm being real. In New York City, the people that they get, that they recruit into the military are black people, period. Okay, when I went into the military in boot camp, the other black person that was there, well, at least one other person I know specifically, she was from New York also, you know? So they really don't respect you. They don't respect what they think you are. They think I'm just another dumb bunny, right? A dumb black girl, from the street and all that. Yeah, a lot of us are. A lot of us are from the street, but not all of us. And even if you are, how you carry yourself is what's important, you know? Because we all are born into something. You can't help what you're born into, but you can handle. It is your responsibility of how you behave, and that's the issue. That is the whole issue with life, how you behave to other people and yourself. And so, um, even though I told the neurologist that I didn't want any medication for the pain, but I would, I'll wait for the further test that she's going to have me done. Uh, she's going to give me another MR. She called it MRA. It is using the MRI machine, but this one to focus on the arteries. Okay, and then she also gave me a test where, okay, they didn't have the DMX. Okay, DMX is not that rap singer that died. No, but a DMX is I think digital motion X-ray, and you're able to move around, actually move. Or they can even have you drinking something, and they can see in the X-ray the movement. You might have seen some commercials, or the movie. Oh, what's that movie? Oh, what's that movie? Limitless. The movie Limitless, when the person was swallowing the pill, they had like an X-ray and showing someone drinking, swallowing the pill, right? That's probably done by a DMX machine, okay? And with the DMX machine, they're able to see the structures of what's going on underneath, and because you're in a sitting up position, um, they're able to see more. See, the other machine, the CAT scan and the MRI, you're lying down, and it could mask a lot of the problems. you know. Most of us are sitting up when we feel faint and things like that, right? So why not? Does it make sense to be in the position of where the problems are existing, right? It makes a lot of sense. You have to be your primary care physician. You, every individual has to be their own primary care physician and do your own research about your body. You are responsible to know your body. See, the military and doctors in general, they don't want you to know your body. When you ask that when you're doing a ultrasound, having an ultrasound done, and you want to see what they're looking at, they get all huffy. They don't want you to know your body. They want to hide everything from you. And one doctor even said to me, "Oh, you don't know anatomy and physiology." So what if I was pregnant and getting an ultrasound when the ladies, "Oh, can I see the baby?" Right? "Oh, well, you haven't taken anatomy and physiology, so I don't want you to see your baby." You know, that would be very insensitive. Wouldn't that be insensitive? I know I'm going a little bit off the track, but see, this is their mentality. These doctors, and they're all from these exotic countries, and they don't like it. They don't like, in my opinion, they don't like black people. Get at the VA hospital in Manhattan, and even the one in the Bronx too. That's another big one. It's all what they call people of color, blacks, and people from the Caribbean, like Puerto Rico. Right? They really don't like you. Okay. So I told the doctor, I said, "Oh, no, thank you. I don't want any medication." Well, I get a packet in the mail today. And I wasn't sure what it was from. I thought at first it was for my dogs. I ordered some digestive enzymes for my dogs, for them to be able to digest their food better, and some other stuff for them. But I ordered 4 bottles, and this packet, you can feel that only has 3 in it. So I didn't know what was up. So so I opened the contents of it, and I pull out the insert, and I see it was from the VA hospital, and they sent me 3 bottles, 3 big bottles, 90 pills each bottle. It's a 6-month supply of this particular drug. Now I crossed out, my personal information. It's a long sheet of paper. Long. Keep on going. Keep on. Okay. It's a long piece. It's long. But I'm going to show you. Okay. Let me show you. Let me see. I'll cover the doctor's name. Okay. Hope I got it. Okay, that's the drug name. Okay. And let's see, it's pronounced, let's see, gabapentin. Gabapentin. And okay, it's 300 milligrams. Okay. Look at some of the effects. Now I have dizziness and fainting, and so this thing, look at it. Okay, I'll read it to you. I'll read it for you. So, okay, may cause drowsiness. Alcohol and marijuana may intensify this effect. Use care when operating a vehicle, vessels, or machinery. May cause dizziness. This medicine may be taken with or without food. Okay, let me go further down. Let's see. Okay, the uses. Okay, now I just have pain in the neck, and I believe I have cervical instability. The tendons in my neck is not strong. It got out of whack, and so it's weak. And being behind the computer all day, yeah, I'm glued to the monitor of my computer. And what's different with the monitor and like a TV, the TV, remember in the old days, you sit on the couch or something and you're a good distance away from the TV. But with the monitor, your computer, you might be like 1 or 2 feet away from it, right? Or a yard away from it. And so your neck it just gets in the way. You're tense and everything. That's what's screwing my neck. Okay. The uses of this gabapentin is used with other medications to prevent and control seizures. Okay, now I don't get seizures. It is also used to relieve nerve pain following shingles, and in brackets, a painful rash due to herpes zoster infection in adults. Gabapentin is known as an anticonvulsant or anti-epileptic drug. Hello? Do I have epilepsy? Do I get convulsions? Well, yet she wants to give me this for neck pain. She says, oh, it'll relax you, it's non-addictive, oh, won't hurt your liver. Okay, what else? It's a lot of material, but I'm just gonna, let me go all the way down. Okay, these are also some of the other things. So those of you who are watching and you want to really see for yourself, you can like put it on pause after it's finished uploading, and you can read the side effects and know why this vet gets angry. Okay? And I'll read it to you. Okay, medication they show you again the pronunciation. Gabapentin. What is the most important information I should know about gabapentin? Do not stop taking gabapentin without first talking to your healthcare provider. Stopping gabapentin suddenly can cause serious problems. Did she say that? Did she tell me that? And then you wonder why you see these vets act in all these different ways. And a lot of people go into go into the military from New York City. A lot of us really aren't educated. We're not into reading. I'm being honest. We just have basic skills. We're not going to read something like this, many of us. We're just going to go by what the doctor says, because remember, the doctor is God, right? Especially when they come to these exotic countries and they just, when you try to question them, you don't know anatomy or physiology. I have a master's degree in nutrition, and I had to take anatomy. No, physiology I took. And I took biology. Yeah. They don't care. Okay. Where was I just reading? Okay. Gabapentin can cause serious side effects, including suicidal thoughts. Suicidal thoughts. Like other anti-epileptic drugs, gabapentin may cause suicidal thoughts or actions in a very small number of people, about 1 in 500. 1 in 500, that sounds like a lot to me. If they said 1 in a million, okay, that's not as, but 1 in 500, you know how many veterans are out there? Call a healthcare provider right away. Let me just hold on just a second. Hello? Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. So I think that's a very high level, 1 in 500 suicidal thoughts. And then they wonder why a lot of veterans are committing suicide. I heard that statistic maybe 2 days ago. A lot of veterans are committing suicide. Why are they committing suicide? Maybe they took something like this. Okay. Yeah. Call a healthcare provider right away if you have any of these symptoms, especially if they are new, worse, or worrying you. Thoughts about suicide or dying, attempts to commit suicide, new or worse depression, new or worse anxiety, and again, with the nerve damage I may have in my neck, is one of the symptoms of it can cause anxiety. So sometimes I do get these bouts of anxiety, okay? Panic attacks. You know, I used to get panic attacks. Feelings agitated or restless, yeah. Trouble sleeping, new or worse irritability, acting aggressive, being angry or violent, acting on dangerous impulses, an extreme increase in activity and talking mania. Other unusual changes in behavior or mood. Hello? Isn't that something? How can I, okay, the other thing says, how can I watch for early symptoms of suicidal thoughts and actions? I can't believe that is. Pay attention to any changes, especially sudden changes in mood, behaviors, thoughts, or feelings. Keep all follow-up visits with your healthcare provider as scheduled. I'm going to skip through. Or it may cause life-threatening allergic reactions. Did she tell me that? Okay, that may affect your skin or other parts of your body, such as your liver. Remember, she told me, oh, it doesn't harm your liver. Well, she fucking lied. I shouldn't be using curse words like that. When I get angry, you know, I never used to curse, but I guess I'm allowing myself to feel the anger. It's natural to be angry when people lie to you or give you incorrect information that could cause you your life and wellness. And you're taught socially supposed to trust doctors because they're like God. They're not God. Okay, what else? Where was I just reading now? Okay, well, let me get back. Okay. This may cause you to be hospitalized or to stop gabapentin. You may or may not have a rash with an allergic reaction caused by gabapentin. Call a healthcare provider right away if you have any of these following symptoms: skin rashes, hives, difficulty breathing, fever, swollen glands that do not go away, swelling of your face, lips, throat, tongue, yellowing of your skin or the whites of the eyes. That part with the yellowing of the skin, that's liver problems. Unusual bruising or bleeding, severe fatigue or weakness, unexplained muscle pain, frequent infections. Okay, another side effect, serious breathing problems. Serious breathing problems can occur when taking gabapentin is taken with other medicine that can cause severe sleeplessness or decreased awareness, or when it is taken by someone who already has breathing problems. Watch for increased sleepiness or decreased breathing when starting gabapentin or when the dose is increased. Get help right away if breathing problems occur. Okay, what else? Wow. Okay, listen, how should I, okay, no, let's see. Other things. Okay, talk about what should I avoid while taking this medication? Okay. What may cause serious side effects, including? Okay, I already show you that. Yeah, these are the other side effects. Okay. Lack of coordination. Now I already get problems with dizziness and vertigo. Okay. So why take something that's going to potentially do that? Coordination. You hello, right? Lack of coordination, viral infection, feeling drowsy, nausea and vomiting, swelling usually of legs and feet, difficulty with speaking, tremor, feeling tired, fever, jerky movements, difficulty with coordination, double vision, hello. I have problems with balance because it also affects my inner ear, the vertigo. I have that benign positional vertigo. Certain positions of the head, usually it's upon when I'm waking up in the morning, that's when the vertigo hits me. Unusual eye movements. Wow. Isn't that something? So this is the whole booklet that it came with. Okay? This thing here. So the reason why I'm doing this live stream, because see, each one teach one. See, these doctors want to try to intimidate you. And I think I intimidate a lot of these foreign doctors, and they're usually women now. And they think they know everything. And they don't want you, they don't expect you to ask questions, and they get irritated with you. I told this doctor, I said, my health is my business. And so when I went to the ER room and they couldn't really figure out what was going on, and so I did research for myself and went on the internet to try to find out what is causing the problem. And this guy, this doctor, seemed to know everything what was going on with me. You know, just the information he gave. I never spoke to him. Just his video on YouTube about the cervical instability in the neck and how the vagus nerve can cause all sorts of problems. And they do have a therapy for it. They give you this injection in the neck area, and it strengthens the ligaments in your, in the spine, your spine and everything. So I may need that. I hope I don't have to get that. If it's something I can do without getting a needle, I don't know whether they do that type of therapy here. I forget the name. Polo something. It's for the to strengthen the ligaments. But some people really do their homework. Some doctors, they go beyond the school, the textbooks in the school. They go beyond, and it made sense. The symptoms that I had, and I was going down the list. I said, "Wow, I think I may have that." And it demystified all those things that's happened, because see, your neck is close to the brain, your nervous system, and it can cause you anxieties. And see, in the military, I mean the VA hospital for veterans, they always want to put you in the cuckoo category, that there's something emotional wrong with you. There's something emotionally wrong with everybody on this planet. You're living on this prison planet. You're going to feel something. You're going to feel a little edgy. You're going to feel a little scared and anxious. But they make you worse. And so they didn't respect me. My doctor, the neurologist, didn't respect my request when I said no thank you. I don't like taking medication. Why I feel that way? Because see, as a smart black woman, as a smart person, I don't know everything, but I see what chemicals can do to people. It can screw you over. Most people who are on medication die from the medication they take. That the medication has what they call side effects. See how big? And I just read just part of it. This is the whole pamphlet that came with one medication. One. All that. And they want to mess you over. And I feel that they see how I understand it. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But what I suspect what's happening in the VA hospital, they have what you call contracts with some of the pharmaceuticals. And they push the doctors to give out certain medication because they get money and they may get a kickback. You got these foreign-ass doctors from Eastern Europe who do anything to get money, right? They might be getting a kickback. Oh, you push X number of this prescription. Oh, okay. Hey, you want a vacation? Oh, okay. We can hire even more people from your country who think like you, who want to hurt the vet. If I said no, she should not have mailed it. So they don't respect your wishes. I said, oh, no thank you. I don't like taking drugs. Well, some of us veterans are simple-minded because, see, they're taught to trust these guys and gals. But see, I was raised like that too. But life gave me a quick lesson. And I used to worship doctors. I thought they were God. That you treat them like how you do a God. They cannot be wrong, and you can't argue or question them. I was like that. But you know, I see that it's just an occupation. What they do is just an occupation, and they don't even give that oath, do no harm. Remember, I forget, what's that, Hippocrates, about do no harm to the patient. But see, in America, they're not doing that oath. They're supposed to do that oath, do no harm to the patient. Well, for them to push this chemical, show the name again, okay, however how you pronounce it, the people who made this are doing harm. And it's legal. It's legal for this company who makes this drug to make something that has so many side effects. There's more side effects, okay, it's for like a nerve problems, nerve damage. Okay, that's one problem. Well, this thing has a whole slew of problems. So for one problem, you're going to take on 10 others? Hello. They're giving it to these veterans. Many of them are hurting inside. They feel like crap. And again, in this neighborhood, in New York City, many of the veterans are black people. Okay? Black men. And they're not going to read this thing. They're not going to ask questions. They're already hurting. They're old school like me, and many of them don't ask. Just go along with the program, and they're dying. Look at them you see the videos I do, and you can hear some of the guys in the background. And one time you saw me, guy going up in my face, acting obnoxious. You have a lot of us hurting, and they're living on the street, and many of them are on many medications, and medications, when combined with other medications, can cause a new series of problems and harm to the body and the mind and your spirit. And then they have to take another medication to counteract that. That's not medicine. That is Frankenstein medicine. Dr. Frankenstein. Yeah, a lot of them are from those type of countries. A lot of the doctors are from those type of countries, and they come to the U.S. and they push these chemicals to hurt your body. Right? And when you get sick, I followed the protocols that the medical association tells us to do. So I'm protected because I follow the protocol. But you didn't follow common sense. See that? You know what's going to happen. Remember the doctor I made mention some months ago. There was a doctor, a black doctor, a female. She's from upstate New York. I think from Buffalo, New York. And her name is Jennifer Daniels, Dr. Jennifer Daniels. And she stood up to the system. Yeah, they forced her out of the country. They took away her license. Yeah. She was making people well by just following. Initially she followed, she went through medical school, got her license and all that to practice, and she became a doctor so she can service her community, her poor community. And she's practicing, and see what happens. Again, you have these, I call them pushers, drug pushers, who represent the pharmaceuticals, and they go visit doctors and they say, we got samples that you can start giving out to your patients. And she noticed at one time that why her patients were dying. She was following all the procedures, but then it came to her that there's something with the medication. There's something. And in short, she wanted to give her patients a choice. And she found by giving them a choice, it just somehow, it helped them emotionally and physically. They survived. So yes, she'll say, okay, the natural protocol is prescribing these type of medications, or anything else, contrary to that. And many of them decided they didn't want to do the pharmaceuticals, and they did better. And she gave them some alternative medicine. And so the drug pushers of the pharmaceuticals noticed that, hey, how come you're not filling, having them fill the orders of what I handed you? Just, well, I presented to them, but they chose another alternative. And they got angry. See, they pretended to be her friend. They're not your friend. These are drug pushers of the pharmaceuticals, and they got nasty with her. You could just look up her story over the internet. Her name is Dr. Jennifer Daniels. Yeah, she's living in Panama right now. Yeah. And she has alternative medicine to heal people. She's not practicing medicine now. She cannot practice no longer because they did pull away her license. But here, people survived under her care, but yet when people die, they get promoted. People who push, drugs like this, they keep their job, but yet you die, or you get all these sicknesses. And again, she lied about that it won't hurt your liver. It did. One of the side effects, the yellowing of the skin. That's a hepatic problem. Your liver malfunction. Yeah. You have to be smart, people. You have to be smarter than the doctor. You know? Read what condition you have. Read up on it. I did buy 2 books. Let me show you the book I got. Hold on just for a second. Oh, wow. Yeah. Let me show you what I got. Atlas of Human Anatomy. Okay, you see that? I just got this maybe a week ago. Yeah. This costs over $100. No, 80 plus dollars. Yeah. Okay, it's thick. It's heavy too. It's really heavy. And this. The complete human body. See, they don't want you to know what your body looks like inside. Your health is your business. But see, these doctors that practice in America think it's their business. They think your body is their business to control, to experiment on. And that's what they do a lot of VA hospitals. Not all the doctors are corrupt, but you get these foreign doctors, and even some of the American ones, they don't respect you. They don't respect the vet. And they protect the doctors. And I had gone to at the VA hospital in New York City, they have a woman's coordinator. Okay, and I spoke to her about a matter. I said I went to the such and such department to get such and such worked out, and this happened. That's what I said, that this is what happened to me. It's just, oh, well, I went to the such and such department before, and that never happened to me. I knew right off front that was a dumbass, you know what, I would throw her out. Yeah, see, if you look at the background of these people, and I'm not trying to sound biased, but see, you start to see a pattern of behavior, and where these people may come from, or what group that they are affiliated with, and they seem to have this Frankenstein mentality, and they control everything. They control the medical system in New York City. I don't trust these. I don't trust them. Their mentality. Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein. Yes, your health is your business. And just because a doctor says, oh, it doesn't harm the liver, it's non-addictive. Oh, really? You don't know your product, lady. You don't know your product. And you're doing things to hurt the vet because you don't care. You don't care about us. And you create sickness in the Black community, in all the communities of veterans. All veterans. Excuse me. Yeah, it's not just Black veterans, but all these veterans. You go in those poor white neighborhoods where you have a lot of veterans, Virginia, and they're suffering too. I care about all people, but I'm a member of a group, and I live in an area where there's so many of us here that are living on the street, and many of them are veterans, and many of them are black. But anybody can fall into sickness when they follow these doctors who lie. That is my concern. So that's why I'm angry. Because, see, they're hurting. Look at again, the symptoms that this drug can cause. Look at all here. Look at that. I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. Hello? Am I lying? Am I lying? I didn't write this up. This came with the meds. There's a whole book. They're hurting you. The reason why many of us are killing ourselves is not because there's something wrong with you, it's something wrong with the medication. It's not you. It's not you. They gave you stuff in the military. They gave us needles. And we were just like guinea pigs. They gave me stuff. And I gave this story before. When I was in boot camp, there was just a few black people. There was me, the other girl from New York, and two others in the whole boot camp in my company. And what was that now? Yeah, we had to go to get vaccine or whatever what they're gonna give us. And she was in charge. She was from New York, and she was told to oversee the other ladies, the other recruits, okay? And she was the first one to get it. And then the rest of us, we had to go online. Everything is systematic in the military. You line up on one long line, and she was the first, and everybody else follow. And she, out of everybody, she was the only one that got sick. What I mean sick, her eyes got glassy, and she's starting to act drunk. And then they pulled her position away from her and put a white girl in her position. And I believe that was done deliberately to pull her position from her. Yeah, I believe that. See, all things being equal, why did she get sick? Why did they, after she came to, why did they take away her position? And they had taken my position when I got to school. After boot camp, we had to go to school, and they took away my position. And they lied to me about it. Oh, well, so-and-so, we made a mistake. We thought that you were over so-and-so, but no, that so-and-so is actually over you. So we have to give him your position. No. It's like saying, oh, I forgot your name. They got all your paperwork right there. And then they said something else. They didn't want a black person over a white person. I followed what I was supposed to do. And see, they lie. And they wanted to make it look like that something wrong with you. It was something wrong with them. They give you things in your arm, and then you wonder why you're acting the way you are. That's why I say now. Now, I don't not be in the military. I'm proud to have served my country. I love my country. But I don't love some of the things they did. I met some really nice individuals of all different groups. Okay? I care about other veterans. But some of the people who are in charge do evil things. And some of the evil is done at the VA hospital, and they're pushing drugs. This is not the first time that they They try to push Vioxx. Have any of you ever heard of Vioxx? They try to push Vioxx on me. No, not that they tried. They pushed Vioxx on me. And I said, Vioxx, I said, that name sounds, I don't know about that name. I said, I have apprehensions about that. And then what did the doctor say? Again, he's from one of those places. He was an American fellow, but he's from, his background's from this particular place. And I find doctors from that particular place seem to have a problem with black people, in my experience. He says, oh, what, you think I'm trying to kill you? I said, no, I didn't say that. I just said that name Vioxx doesn't kind of sit well with me. Because I had pain, my groin muscle injury. So they give me they give me the prescription, and a month later, Vioxx was pulled off the market for causing a heart attack in people, deaths. That was within 30 days from that. Hello? Did any of you remember Vioxx? Viox, I think it's spelled. It could be two X's, Vioxx, I'm not sure. But yeah, it was pulled off the market. So that year, that month when it was pulled off the market was the month that they gave it to me. So you could just Google it and find out what month it was. It's okay that you had taken it on that month. Yeah. If I would have continued, it could have caused damage to my heart. It could have given me a heart attack. See that? See, there's something with these, the VA, and they are pushing the drugs on the veteran and causing illnesses in us, because it's feeding the pharmaceuticals, the monster. Yeah, so you have Dr. Frankenstein, and it created a monster. A monster. And they're feeding the monster. They want to keep the monster alive. And they keep it alive with drugs. Chemicals that harm the liver, the heart, your arteries, everything. So your body, you got to learn about it. Learn anatomy. So when these nasty Eastern European doctors want to look down upon you because you don't know anatomy, physiology, they say, oh, really? And shame them. I would throw them out of the country. I would throw them out. To work for the VA hospital, you have to be a vet. And if you're not a vet, put them in the bottom jobs. See, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. Let them earn working at the VA hospital. But see, New York City is run by real scumbags. You have people who don't respect life. You have people who don't respect life, who push chemicals, harmful chemicals on trusting patients. You know, what type of mind are they? So it's your health is your responsibility, not the doctor's. It's in your hands. And start telling the doctor, I investigated and researched. Is this about, be respectful and show them your work. See, they don't expect black people to think. Have your work. Have it. You said, oh, and you show them. So, wow, this chick is smart. I can't pull over this on her or him. Yeah, then a lot of them are nasty ass people. Nasty. But I can't do anything. They'll say, oh, these new laws that were passed that you can write up the doctor. No, they are so protected. I didn't even try. I over the years I've been using them on and off since the 1990s, and I've written up certain doctors and people that have done things real problematic, and nothing happens. Nothing. Did some of them? Wow. Yeah. So be smart. Um, I think another thing to try to remember, get the name of the doctor. Yeah, a lot of them have those really exotic names. It's hard, but if you could, try to get the doctor's name. Uh, if something happen, write it up. Write it up. Write the day, the time, the people who were there to protect yourself. Because see, doctors lie. Yeah, they don't expect you. See, they don't expect people that look like me to want a copy of my records. Okay, I want a copy of my records so that if I have to go to another doctor, oh, the doctor will say, oh, well, do you have a copy of that lab report or such and such? Oh, yes, doctor, I'll bring it in, right? That's a standard practice. But when I asked, um, it's a problem for some doctors. See, they don't want to get in trouble. And I had requested something from the doctor once. Something had happened with the doctor. This doctor tried to pull open my blouse. And I said, get a nurse in here. I just wondered who this dude was. He was a doctor. I thought he was an orderly. He never gave his name or anything, just decided to try to pull open my blouse. And so the nurse came in, but something just told me, get a copy of that report. Um, and I read the report when I got in the mail, and the doctor lied about it. What was done in that room. Now I got it not because of what he did, but I want just I keep my records. And he lied about that the nurse was in the room at the time, and I demanded the nurse came in because he was trying to pull open my blouse. Find out I was the doctor. Yeah. Yeah. They lie. Yeah. You start to wonder why some of the doctors or nurses or whatever is acting a certain way. Well, you better find out what's in your record because they might have lied on you. They lie. They're just people with a degree in medicine or whatever. They could lie on you. So each one teach one. These are my experiences. These aren't necessarily your experiences, but these are my experiences, and I'm very much into letting people know what to be aware of and what could happen when you go to a doctor, and how some doctors are afraid when you ask for your records. Because see, they don't expect you to be proactive in your health, and when they think like, why is she doing this? Why is she asking for her records? Oh, maybe she wants to sue me for something. See, they're evil. See, they know that they're not doing certain things, or maybe they were doing a procedure, and maybe they did something else without your consent when you were under. Hello, am I speaking to anyone out there? Am I speaking to anyone out there? I'm just going by my experiences. I don't look for trouble. I didn't know that it's wrong to ask for my medical records. It's nothing wrong to ask for your medical records. Your health is your business. And remind the doctor that. Let me see any of the, okay, Davis has said, they are nothing but legal drug dealers. Exactly. Don't go by what they tell you it does. Look it up yourself. Look up any meds before taking them, yep? They don't want you to have your x-rays either. I had to file in the courts to get my, wow. Yeah, I thank you for sharing this, Davis. Okay, there's a yes. Oops. Yeah. Yes, that is what my dad and uncle said. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Davis, for your comments. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not lying. I'm not lying about this. Your health is your business. And I feel that the medical system is like a system of control, and it's a control to control what your mind and your body. These doctors, many of these doctors are not there for wellness, for your personal wellness. It's about controlling you. You start noticing what some of these doctors are. What countries do they come from? What is their ethnic? What's about? And I'm not trying to push racial or ethnic hatred on anybody. Okay, that's not my motive with this video. But I say to be smart. Not everybody's going to like you. Even though I live in a big city with all types of people, but there is, in my opinion, they want to get rid of you. They want to do what they call ethnic cleansing. They want to get rid of certain types of people and then put in other people to be on top of you. Yeah, your health is your business. Make sure you start drinking your water, clean water. Drink your water daily. Eat, if you can, make your own food. Make your own food. You find that people who like eating out, fast food, when I say eating, I mean those fast foods. Look what they look like. Look at what they have in black neighborhoods or Puerto Rican neighborhoods. Look what they eat. Look what they eat and look what their bodies look like. Look at them. Look at it. Really big, right? And a lot of medical issues. Okay, I'm not trying to do body shaming. I'm not about that. But start looking. Do you want to look like some of these people? I know I don't. I grew up in a household where there was someone who had diabetes, and I saw what diabetes does to the body. So I was aware at an early age about, to be aware of your body and to promote health. But a lot of people that I know, my age, I'm 58 years old, and I see what they're all on medications. They're all on medications. And the people closest to me, I think all of them have diabetes. They have to take heart medicine. Okay? Some sickness is a choice. These doctors are not doctors. They're Frankenstein. They're Dr. Frankenstein. They want to hurt you. Your health, and I can't stop reiterating, your health is your business. Evidently, it's not the doctors. What's her name? Her name, Dr. Belisova. Dr. Belisova. Will she do this? Will she give this to her child? Would she? Yeah. Your health is your business. Cook your own food. Drink plenty of water. Get outside and get fresh air. Exercise. Nothing funky. Just, you saw me earlier, I do my walks with my dog. Things like that. Get connected to your body. Yeah. And stay away from those chemicals. See, your health is your business. And you do what you feel comfortable doing upon your body. But for me, I don't want to take these medications because I know that it has more side effects than benefit. And they'll tell you one thing. They even try to get me to take estrogen, these suppositories. Estrogen. Estrogen causes a lot of damage in women. It causes fibroids, cancers, uh, coronary disease. Um, arterial disease, blood clots. And she's telling me, oh, that's just a myth. And then again, how it seems to work with me, how the universe has been working with me. After she told me that, again, within that month, within a 30-day period, I went to visit a family member who has a television set, watching the TV, and a commercial came on with that type of drug that she was trying to push on me. What was the side effect? Cancer and death. You know, because they read the little pamphlet that comes with it, and they think, oh, we read what the side effects are. Why even give a drug like that? You got a hot flash, go in there, go get a fan. No chemicals that cause blood clots. Come on. So she's telling me, oh, that's a myth. I said, my other gynecologist told me don't take anything with estrogen in it because it feeds fibroids. Oh, that's a myth. Oh, so she knows everything now. And then end of that month, within a 30-day period, that drug type was a commercial, and they gave a whole litany of the possible side effects. Those aren't possible side effects. Those are the side. Those are what the drug does. See that how they try to trick you with a side? It's not a side effect. It's what the drug is designed to do, cause those problems. Yeah. So it was just multiple times that these doctors lied to me, lied in my face. See, that's why I'm starting to learn how to be a little bit more edgy. Growing up, I was really timid, really timid, and I was afraid to speak out, you know. But I say no, I have a right to speak out. See, they don't like what I represent. They don't like me because they don't like what I represent. But you know, someone has to speak out. If I speak, or maybe I'll teach another young girl or young boy or something to stand up to protect their health. And if I can save one person and teach them to think for themselves and don't believe everything what the doctor, verify. He said, you know, verify the doctor's information being correct. He said, okay, doctor, I will verify what you say is true. What is the literature that I can read that verifies what to verify what you say? See, anything to be scientific, it has to be peer reviewed. It goes through a peer review status. They have to do trials and things like that, test trials, all that. It takes time. What does the literature say? Please refer me to the literature. See, they don't expect you to say that. They just want you to be a dumb Negro and just push the drugs to kill you. Let me see. Okay, David says, my sister, always keep these items in your home. Turmeric, yes, I have turmeric. Yeah. Turmeric, black seed oil, elderberry, garlic, avocado oil, olive oil, oregano, vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams, vitamin B12. I see you're an intelligent woman, Davis. Yeah, I think I have all those things. Yeah, I have the olive oil, I have the oregano, I have a multivitamin that has vitamin C 1000. I have my vitamin B12, you bet. I have my elderberry tea, you know, the pure elderberry, dried elderberry. and I make it in tea. The garlic, I mean, um, I do have some garlic. I don't use it a lot. I have the turmeric. Out of all the stuff, I don't have the black seed oil. Yeah, I don't have the black seed, but everything else. So we're on the same page. Yes, your health is your business. And did you hear about those alternative doctors, alternative health doctors, that a lot of them were dying? See, some doctors are are true doctors, and they're being wiped out. Why is that? Because they're getting into the profits of the true drug pusher. Yeah, so they're killing them off. Horrible. But again, your health is your business, and they don't want you to see what's in your x-rays. They don't want you to see it. I have very little respect for doc. I used to worship doc, that they were special people. They're nothing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Garlic will help keep your blood clean and help it. Yeah. Garlic thins out the blood. Yeah. And it has an it's an anti bacterial also. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for that also, Davis. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's a beautiful day today, and how I feel if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna, you know, we, you know, embrace your life, but your life is your life is always changing. Embrace the full cycle of life, and life also includes death. I'm not looking for death, but this whole system, it's about balance. Yeah, it's about balance. We try to avoid certain things because we're taught to be afraid. I don't know anyone who's more fearful of death than me. I was extremely fearful of death. But now I'm starting to accept death, that it's inevitable. And I think the culture should really embrace the full cycle of life, that we don't really die. We just change energy. And Davis, have you been seeing my videos? I did videos of the orbs, and I had done one around. I was just sitting back there. I was doing a meditation thing, and I was setting up to do a meditation. All the lights were out, and this little orb was like following me. Little baby orb. Yeah, I uploaded a few on this channel. Yeah. Oh, you say yes, I did see some. Yes, I did the video on orbs. The camera that I have, let me show you. It's really cheap too. This one. This is just it was $20. And I got two of them, one in my bedroom and one in this living room. And it could capture orbs. Okay? Yeah. Orbs exist. I got proof. And they have consciousness. What are orbs? Are these people who are alive, who transition? I don't know. I don't know who these are. But they have conscious. They act like that they're thinking, they're doing. It's not just a blob of light. These are conscious beings, energy beings or light beings. What are these? I think these maybe might be people that have lived. Maybe some people might call them angels. Maybe they're angels. Okay, David said they might be your ancestors. That would really be something. I was at this mirror. This is my mirror. And I was doing what they call, window mirror gazing. And, I just had a candle on it. I had the room darkened. and I saw someone that looked like a family member who is still alive, but very similar. I said, "Oh my God, is that so? Is that you, so and so?" It looked like that person. Sometimes when you look into when you're like in a very relaxed mood, and you're staring at a mirror, and you look at your reflection in your semi meditative state, and what happens, the like an overlay of an image covers your face, and you see a different face. It could be male or female. And one time, I think it was earlier this month, it was a lot of different faces that were coming like rapid fire. One face and then another face, another. Yeah, it doesn't happen all the time. Yeah, but that time, wow. Yeah, these are this is telling me, I don't want to get so caught up in the material. I like nice things. I like nice things as a tool to assist me in this 3D world. But I'm not obsessive about things. And I saw that once you acquire things, it's just it. But after that, it's, having too much is not good either. And I had, about a month ago, threw out about 1/3 of my belongings. Yeah, it was getting crowded. Sometimes when you have too much, that's not healthy either. You have to be able to go in and be able to safely go in and out of your different rooms. I was banging into things and getting bruises on my body because I was bumping into things because it's clutter. That's not healthy. It's not safe. But yeah, these by seeing these things, by exploring different dimensions through meditation or mirror gazing, you see there's more to life than this physical world. There is the other world. Whether they're your ancestors, I don't know. Whether who they are, the lights, the orbs. These are beings. So why get so attached to this physical world? It perishes. You get a nice outfit or something, by a year it just looks I'm learning not to hold on to things. I enjoy nice things, but I don't want it to rule me. Don't let physical things rule you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna, yeah. But I take pride in my body because I want to be able to engage. I want to be healthy. I want to walk. Yeah, I ordered these shoes. It's called a Kai boot, Kybut. They're Swiss-made shoes. They're made for walking, and unfortunately, it's going to take from 4 to 6 weeks to get. Yeah, but I placed my order for it, and I'm looking forward to getting it. I want to do a lot of walking, and I get pains in my back because the ground is so hard and everything. I need more shock absorbency to help my spine. Um, I want to do more physical exercise. I did my exercise yesterday. I want to alternate the days to give my body a rest. Right now, my body feels okay from yesterday, but I don't want to, I don't want to overdo it. But I might go out again. Well, I see it's 2:25 p.m. right now in New York. I'm not sure whether I'll go outside again today. But yeah, my doggy's got a good walk. But yeah, so I want to alternate to give my muscles a rest, and then go for it again. So do the stretching. I need to strengthen my core, my tummy. You know, I have to keep my neck straight like this and all that. Yeah, let me see what else. Let me see. Okay. Hey, David is saying you're absolutely right. Too much is not good, and meant to tell you to always keep the black African soap in your home as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, I make my own soap. Yeah, thank you for, yeah. I make, I don't make the black soap, but I do, I looked up how to make black soap. The black soap, true black soap, utilizes the banana peel, and you have to burn the banana peels, make it into an ash, and then go through the process. But I do make my own soap. Yeah, it's over in the cabinet over there. Yeah, I have, um, last year during COVID in May of last year, 2020, uh, we were stuck at home. I decided not to go out that day. I said, hey, let me use up my oil because I have, to make soap, it utilizes some type of oil, whether it be cocoa butter, coconut oil, and the like, olive oil. So I had a lot of oils left from when I first started soap making in 2014. And I have soap that will last me a couple of years. Yeah, I made a whole slew of bar soap. I also make liquid soap, and I make body lotion for head to toe. You can use it on your scalp, your head, your face, your feet, everything. And I made a batch, was that last week? It came out great. Yeah, um, with me, how I usually do things. I kind of do things by eye. I mean, when you're soap making, you have to follow the right protocols because you don't want it to hurt you. Um, but, butters, lotion for the body, and not, creams and oils for the body. I just kind of do it by eye, and it came out great. I love it. It's fantastic. So that's what I do. I like, yeah, learn how to make things for yourself. So yes, I make my own soaps. I haven't. I might have had to buy soap once. I had bought a liquid soap it was for some reason, um, but I have my soaps. I've been outside of that one instant. I've been using my own soap since 2014. Okay, and what else? And I want to learn how to do the hair conditioner. I try to make my hair conditioner that I tried to make a month ago. It didn't come out right. I might have to seal it. I thought I had to sneeze. Yeah, yeah. I have to learn how to make the hair conditioner. I did buy the equipment to make it. Um, I have to, when that time comes. Yeah, turn your talent into business. Yeah, I did try to do a business in that. Yeah, in 2014, I tried to do a business, and something weird happened. Um, yeah, I know this sounds weird. I think I'm a targeted individual. Um, when I went to, it's a lot of things that was going on. Not just that, but I think I'm a targeted individual, and someone, um, the system didn't allow me to sell under that. I tried to do it under, what is that? Oh, what was that now? eBay. I tried to also do just a serious thing. I had developed a website that I was developing, but it was just something I said to myself when these several things were going on. Um, it's like something, a force, is prevent. I know it sounds weird, but you ever try to do something and it's always being thwarted? At one time, I was going to start a business some years back, and I wanted to do computer work, computer graphics, and one particular day, I was doing research on the different computers to do computer graphics. And when I went to buy it, and the vendor said, I wouldn't sell to you even if you had cash. I kid you not. And the next day I got fired from my job. I kid you not. Yeah, it's like my life has somebody thwarting my activities. Thwarting my activity when what was that? When I wanted to, the school. I had graduated from my college, my master's program in nutrition. And the year I was to graduate, a year before I graduated, the curriculum changed. And it would require me extra thing. And then the job market, they said, we changed the requirements, you now need your license. So it was a lot of things that was preventing me to enter. And so that's when I went to do the soap. I said, well, no, first I wanted to have maybe a business on the side outside of doing consultation, nutrition consultation. And that I got scared. And there was other things. I said, this may not be the best thing because I wanted to do it in my home. I said, this might be a lot of liability. So then I said, I'm going to make soap and have my own business. And then that's when it's something, the system didn't allow me to sell on the internet. It kept on pulling my items off the site. So I contacted them. And they said, you need more photographs. I said, how many photographs for a bar of soap? So I did a whole slew of photos of one soap. And then they pulled it again. And they made up something else. I said, well, you told me it was because you needed more photos. So I did it. And now you pulled it anyway. Well, I don't know why, it's just making excuses. I said, this is weird. And then the incident that happened to me at a restaurant. And I got targeted. I told you the incident. I mentioned it several times about the incident at a restaurant near where I live. And I had gotten targeted, and it's something, I know it sounds very crazy. Again, I don't do drugs or anything like that. And it hit something, I think a type of maybe microwave or a satellite thing, shot something at me, something electrically, and it put me in a stupor all of a sudden. I kind of slouched over, and then I heard something audibly, a voice, a female voice saying, I'm tired of hearing you talk about such and such. And then my heart started racing. I go to the person I was with, they got dizzy. He said something hit them in the side of the head. So it's some type of weaponry. Someone was listening to our conversation. I'm no one special. I was just talking about the Secret Space program and the Super Soldier program. I said, wow, I heard this new genre on YouTube. I was telling the person, and then we was talking about the O negative blood. When it happened, I was talking about O negative blood and a lot of the people that they seem to use, and that I knew some people who were O negative, and that's when it hit me. Boom. And I did a numerology on it. The day that event happened, all the numbers numerologically was all number 5. I think I might have done that showed that on my, I'm not sure, I might have done a video on that. I'm not sure. But yeah, numerology, everything was 555. Really interesting. And the time that it happened could have been 5:55 p.m. And it happened in May 9th. That has the number 5. the number of days since from my birth to that event, all of it was number 5. It was really weird. It was weird. So what I'm saying, people, that life, I know it sounds bizarre, but some people might be actually being used for a special purpose. And so you might think you want to go this way, but someone is watching over you and it's saying, no, you got to go this way. And they may prevent you to meet certain people. They may block certain relationships that you might have tried to initiate. I know I wasn't planning on talking about this, but see, one thing leads to another, you know. Yeah, they may block you to meet certain people, or they might even send people over your way to harass you. It's really weird, really weird, really weird. Or again, you're going to start a business, and then they pull it, and then you can't do enterprise. It's like they don't want you to do certain things. I thought I was going to make a career out of the military. Some things they might let you get into it, but they're going to pull you back. Yeah, life is really teaching me, it's showing me that your life really isn't just your own. That thing with targeted individuals, TIs, is a real phenomenon. It's a real phenomenon. But see, your life is your life. And if they're going to hit you, they're going to hit you. But you know, stand in your truth. Stand in your truth. They can't take away that from you. They cannot take away your integrity. Live in integrity. I think that's very important. And do the best that you can. So even if those arrows hit you, you know, you knew that you stood your ground, that you lived in your truth. And not like these doctors who lie on you. Yeah, let me see that one. Let's see. Okay, and, oh, I would be, thanks, Dave. Okay. Dave said she'll be a loyal customer. Try again, that wasn't the time, now it is. You were around a hater, be careful who you are around. Yeah, interesting, yeah. Davis, you're right about that. The person that I was with at the time at the restaurant was a hater. And I found out that that particular person was telling somebody else about something about me to someone else. And that other person was slandering me on Facebook. I did address the issue. At first I said no, and I know that this person has a problem. But I said, you know, let me make sure that that rumor is true, what I was told. So I investigated, and I saw what the person wrote about me, and I said, you know, I need to address this person, and let them know, look, I'm usually not on Facebook. Someone told me what you were doing, and I investigated, and I addressed the issue. So, yeah, this person is instigated. This other person is instigated. That person that I was with. And it's interesting that this person insisted on coming over to see me. And I usually don't see, I have nothing to do with that person. Yeah. And I'm wondering whether they set me up. I don't know. Yeah. So it's really interesting how things work. Yeah, I'm not around that person. Yeah. I love the person, but what does love have to do with it? Stay away from haters. Okay, then David said, also says, I get it. Same thing happened to me. Oh, 2001, I was around the wrong people. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah, there are haters out there. There are people who might present themselves to you as a friend. They try to be friendly. Be careful, people who are too friendly to you. I'm not saying to be paranoid about everybody, but things, if you get like a sixth sense about something, you know, just be aware. Excuse me. Just be aware of how you're feeling, and then investigate in some way. Feel it out and see what happens. And not, sometimes it's better just to be alone. It's okay to be alone. Yeah, so I'm not sure about that. I mean, the soap, um, I got tons of soap here. It'll take me maybe 2 years, 3 years to get rid of this. So yeah, it works great. When soap gets older, it gets more mild on you. It's really nice. It's it's really nice to make something for your body. Yeah, yeah. So a lot of us are taught that you have to go outside of yourself to help yourself. You can make your own clothes. I used to sew all the time. I did buy a sewing machine last year. Buy a sewing machine. Maybe make yourself a few outfits. I make the little bonnet. I have the satin bonnet. I made three of them: a pink one, a yellow one, and an off-white one. Yeah, it's not. It gives you a feeling of self-esteem. Uh-huh. It makes you feel good. I bought a, what do you call it? Cook. I forget what you call it. It's like a pressure cooker. Something pot is called. Something pot. It it can cook food. It could broil, bake, pressure cooker, saute, all these things. It might be called quick cook or something. A quick pot. I like it. Yeah, you could put like a whole chicken in it and put rice and beans and make a stew. Yeah, you could cook in a large, like make a large portion, and then you can after it's cooked you can put it in small batches and put it in the freezer so you have frozen meals that you can heat up. And that's saving you money because to turn on that stove every day to cook for long periods of time, it's using your energy. So you cook in large batches, so you don't have to keep putting it on. Yeah, this costs money. Yeah, and what else? Yeah, I can't think of anything else. But as I said, your health is your business, and read up about your health. Yeah, read up about your health, so you know how to engage your doctor. Okay, and doctors respond differently according to what type of education you have. If you see that you have a doctor so they're going to talk to you differently. And maybe you need to start educating your doctor. See, a lot of doctors get stuck and they don't advance in their medicine. Yeah, the doctors here in your city are not good at all. Become your primary care physician, so to speak, so that when you do get sick and need to go to a licensed medical doctor, you know what questions to ask your doctor and possibly what tests you need to take. But again, not to tell your doctor what to do, because again, you don't want to insult your doctor's intelligence. But let them know that your health is your business and that you do research about your health. You're not just another dumb bunny. Yeah. So go out there, when you have your doctor, and have a list with you. When you go to your doctor, have all the symptoms that you have. You say, I would like you to write these symptoms that I have on my record. These are the symptoms I have. This is when it happens. Blah, blah, blah. And then at the end, get a copy of your records. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know what else to say. Any of you have any questions that you need to ask me as it pertains to the VA hospital, the meds that they try to push on you guys? or even I talked about the orbs, I talked about the targeted individuals. Yeah, this world is really complicated, very, very complicated. Yes, yeah, yeah. I love science. I always love science. I love science. They don't want you to know. They don't want you to know how things work. Interesting. Fabulous. Yeah. Oh, there was some election yesterday. Let's see. Okay, today's Wednesday. I think we had election. Yeah, I didn't vote yesterday, and I don't know when I'm gonna vote in the future, or if I am. After last year, after last year's election, it was a farce. People, the elections were tampered with, so it was tampered with. So I have no respect for the system. So why waste my time? That's how I feel. And yeah, I talked to a relative about it. So your ancestors had to die in order for you to vote. To some aspect, that is true. But back in the day, my ancestors didn't have to deal with the same type of fools that we have today. Yeah. See, back then, it was necessary for them to initiate their rights. Now it's like, yeah, they let you vote, but your vote has no power. And now they have agendas that is going on out there. The agendas, we all know what it is. You know what agendas are going on. Again, your lifestyle is your business. Your life is your business. But now they're pushing the transhumanism agenda. That's why they're pushing all this alternative lifestyle and gender bending. How can I send you my number? Oh, you could you can email me. Yeah, you can email me at uh, my email is spiritofazalea@gmail.com. It's in my about page on my channel. You'll be able to see that. Spirit of Azalea. Azalea is spelled Azalea at Yahoo. At gmail.com. Spirit of Azalea at gmail.com. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. Again, it's in my about page on my channel, Spirit Journey channel. Um, yeah, David, I forget. Are you a veteran also? Yeah, I'm just curious. Yeah, so many different people communicate with me, and I know some of you are veterans, but I was just curious if you're a veteran, Davis. Yeah. Yeah, I got tons of books. Yeah, yeah, I guess I get overwhelmed sometimes. Sometimes you just need it takes a while to process information. And I love buying books now. I used to be afraid of books. Now I like, oh, okay, yeah, no, your father and uncle were, okay. It's all good, that's fine. Yeah, yeah, I'm the only sibling that's a veteran. But back in my father's day, everybody was a veteran because at one time it was mandatory. You know, um, it's right after the Vietnam War when they changed the system. You know, but some people in government want to change it again and make it mandatory. Yeah, I think it should be. Um, Mandatory. But I think if you're a foreigner, you want to get in, get in here, you have to be serving the military. See, a lot of foreigners that come in, and this is not an anti-foreign stance, but I hear a lot of crap and how some of these people, foreigners at the VA office, VA hospital, and around, how they really hate America, but they love our money. Okay, they love our money. well, make it mandatory for them to serve in the military and their children. And then they take the exam, they, do the time required to work at getting U.S. citizenship. Yeah, it is very valuable. So you don't realize, I'm going to go on. um, you see, I'm open to a lot of people growing up. And a lot of people, most people that were in my circle were people from other countries. And I used to be very, very shy and quiet, and people would tell me things. And people would tell me, that they're only came here for, married the person for citizenship and all this other stuff. I never told on them or anything like that. I didn't like what I heard, but they shared with me what they shared with me, and sometimes they have a secret family somewhere else, and they have the married to the American person there. Yeah, they mess up a lot of people. I see what happens. I worked in the industry in New York City where a lot of new immigrants working, and they don't like Americans. They didn't like me there working there. And they try to set you up and mess you over. Yeah, there's not that many black women that work in certain industries in New York City. And sometimes you're the only, it's not like in the cooking industry, it's a lot of males that are in there. Hotel restaurant, male. And then some other, the beauty industry is mostly female, a lot of females. Well, you also have a lot of males, and they don't want you there either. Yeah, a lot of things that happened to me. And I realized, wow, they're haters. They are haters against, especially the American black. Sometimes I was the only black female, only American black female. And the hatred of you, just your presence. See, I experienced a lot of things. I worked in many industries. And so I have a very full understanding of how it works here in America when it comes to employment. Yeah, they might like your music, but they don't like you. And they'll do anything to remove you from your position and get their relatives in there. That's my experience. But I thought they were my friends. They're my friends because we're all minorities, right? And I believed all that hype. I believed in the minority that we all one and happy. No. Just because someone is so-called minority or because someone is melanated does not make them your friend. Many of them are your worst enemies. And they don't want you to live in their neighborhoods, and they want to remove you from your job. And when I saw that, when I experienced these things, I said, wow, I didn't realize that. Yeah, life showed me, and life is still teaching me. I enjoy meeting all different types of people, but it doesn't make you a bad person to be cautious. Use wisdom in everything you do. Be careful who you have in your inner circle, because they could be just spying on you to see what you have and then try to take it away from you. Yeah, use wisdom. So so I think now, if you don't have anybody have anything that they want to ask me? Yeah, I'm sending messages here. Okay. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. Yeah. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out there. I'm not sure whether I'll go back out. Yeah, I was outside today for 3.5 hours. Yeah, went outside with my dog. Yeah, I get up early in the morning now. I leave my house after 5 in the morning, and I get home around 8:30, and then I feed my dogs myself, and I did watch some videos. I want to try to read something. Yeah, I'm reading a book on astral projection. Yeah. Yeah, let me show my little girl here, right? Yeah. Look at that. This is Lilac, my little flower girl. Look at it, she's so cute. She is so cuddly. I love her to death. Yes, she's my little baby girl. I love her. Yeah, this is Lilac, my little peanut. Yeah. Is anybody got? You want to say hello to her? Say hello, Lilac. Say hello. She's wondering when I'm gonna feed her again. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, I can't think of anything else. Yeah, yeah, I got a limit. Yeah, I still got a. My neck was hurting earlier today, to be honest. Um, but yeah, I don't mind doing the live streams like this. You know, have to remember to sit straight up with the neck and everything. But yeah, I keep you guys posted on other things and yeah. So yeah, so I'll be going then. I can't think of anything else, and thank you for this opportunity to share with you about this the so-called medicine that they want to push on you. These drug dealers, they should throw them in prison. Yeah, they put all these guys who push those crack and all that. You know, this is dangerous too. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Davis. Thank you. I'm glad that you enjoyed my live stream. So, yeah, so I'll be going now, and yeah, I do miss doing the live streams, and you know, with me, if I feel moved to do the video, I do them, especially when I get information. Yeah, this channel is also about protecting you, so you know, knowledge that empowers people, and with the information you use it, you know, the way that you want to use it, and be careful if you're a veteran and if they start pushing certain drugs. You read what it does to you. In fact, if you have a cell phone, your doctor tries to push something on you, you say, oh, let me just check what the side effects. And you have it with the doctor there. You say, oh, it causes liver damage. Yes. So, you're not just another dumb Negro. Yeah, shame on you, doctors. Shame on you who know better. Okay? Yeah. So, Davis and the rest of you guys and gals, thank you for watching. Peace, love, and joy. Watch over your health. Your health is your business, no one else's. Okay? Thank you again. Be safe and enjoy the rest of your day. Say bye bye. Bye bye.